The Stol2 Sekipax Transcraper, the only machine that can fully mechanize one flat storage system for any kind of raw material. Operation 1. Arrival of the material and filling up by gravity on the ground, the transcraper is suspended. It does not move. Operation number 2. When the layer of material reaches the transcraper, it starts to move and to level the material up to more or less 14 meters. Operation 3. When we have to unload the material, the transcraper scrapes them onto the unloading conveyor, and descending step by step, it can fully empty the compartment. Flat storage of 55,000 tons in Solferino, France. The storage here is for corn, which is handled by belt conveyor for loading and by chain conveyor for unloading at 200 tons an hour. The compartment is already full of corn, and we see here the transcraper on its higher position, ready to scrape the material. The transcraper is suspended on the roof of the building, the roof being a normal, unreinforced one, and it's moving to the next point of the compartment to be filled up. The transcraper is 30 meters long and divided into 2 parts for central emptying. Now the machine is ready to level the materials. Although the silo is already full, this is just to show how it works. The material is leveled by the transcraper. When it has to unload the material, the rotation of the machine is reversed. And notice that in this silo, the unloading is in the middle of the warehouse. Both loading and unloading have a capacity of 200 tons an hour, 100 tons per each side of the transcraper. You can see here one empty compartment with the transcraper resting on the ground. The emptying, because here is a silo for corn only, is located in the middle of the machine. This is the 250,000 tons port silo of Gand in Belgium, of which the capacity of the flat storage is 76,000 tons of raw material: soybeans, tapioca, rapeseed meals and corn. The building is 50 meters wide, 150 meters long, and the walls are 19 meters high. There are 4 compartments of 19,000 tons each. The capacity of the loading and unloading is 700 to 1,000 tons an hour, according to the materials. The materials supplied by the Panamex vessels arrive by the top left side of this flat storage building. Then they're conveyed to one fixed sloping belt conveyor and one movable one. Both are supported on the left side of a strong traveling crane which moves all along the building. The transcraper that is shown here, in a lower position, is also supported by the right side of the travelling crane. This machine is only used for unloading the materials, and that is why it's idle during loading operations. On the left side of the travelling crane, the loading belt conveyors are ready to work. One tripper automatically handles the materials from the incoming long belt conveyor to the slanting one. The materials are poured in one compartment of the silo from a height of 19 meters. Attention, in order to shoot the film, we must bypass the security devices. Under normal operations, nobody can stay in the silo. The installation is fully automized. The feeding belt conveyor moves automatically 2 meters to the left, thanks to the sensor when one side is full. You can see here the compartments of the silo where some quantity of material has already been unloaded. Notice that during the unloading operation, the transcraper has leveled the materials. Notice also that the unloading of the material, here soya meal, is made only on one side of the compartment. Now the transcraper is in the unloading position, you will notice that the compartment is almost empty. Watch the pits where the materials will be unloaded and watch this immense machine which can unload at 1,000 tons an hour with a length of about 50 meters. The transcraper is now in position for its unloading work. The impressively powerful machine is starting the final stage of unloading. Attention, in order to shoot the film, the security devices have been bypassed. Normally, the machine cannot operate when the door is open. The materials are pushed into the unloading pits. This is the unloading conveyor that will carry the materials to the truck loading bins. Indeed, this port silo's job is to import the raw materials by Panamax vessels, then to sell them to the feed millers. Thank you very much for your attention. You have been watching the STOL 2 Sekipag's transcraper.